Well, good morning. It is July 11th, day 65 on the trail for me. We lucked out last night. The really bad weather all went north of us. I was able to get in, had a decent signal last night, and was able to pull up the weather and see a little bit of radar, and it looked like the worst stuff went north of us. There were some tornado warnings in the area, but we were fine. Light rain pretty much all night long. It's still sprinkling just a little bit right now. I can't tell if it's sprinkling now or if it's just coming off the trees. But it's looking like we're gonna have decent weather today. It looks like most of it has gone out the way. It's just going to be cloudy today, and then a little in the morning, and a little sunnier in the afternoon. Plan today is about 10 miles. We are pretty much done with the prezzies. I think when we get to this one roadway, it's sort of official. Okay, you completed the presidentials, and then you go into the Wildcats. So I think we have to climb one of the Wildcats today, and then try and find a place to sleep for the night. The trail is still tough. It's like right now it's just a bunch of rocks and mud, and just for fun they throw in these slick tree roots. The tree roots are worse than the rocks, in my opinion. They are super slick. Here I'm trying to go over a bunch of them as I'm talking. So otherwise, all is well. And I'm just gonna keep going. Trying to get to, Gorham. I think that's the next plan. All right, I gotta put this down. Yeah, trying to get to Gorham. I think we're gonna get there tomorrow evening and then zero. This is just tough. But tomorrow, to get to where we need to, it's a long day also. So I'll have to see how it goes. All right, well, as always, if I see anything interesting, I will grab a picture or some video. But for now, here's what the trail looks like. So, you're in the middle of the climb out of Pinkham Notch, which is absolutely ridiculous. One of the ladies down at the visitor center said it was the toughest mile on the AT. I don't think she was kidding. But we got some nice cloud blanketed mountains ahead of us, well, actually behind us. Good view from here. Still making the climb out of Pinkham Notch. It is still ridiculous, but some of the cloud cover has dissipated and we get some good views. Pretty sure we were up there yesterday. All right, we are still not quite at the peak of Wildcat D, but this is used as a ski slope, and so there's the gondola. elevation there. 4,262 maybe. And there's the peak. About a 1/10 of a mile away. But we're gonna stop and have some lunch. We are at an observational platform near the top of Wildcat D, I think is the actual name of the mountain. And we got a good view of Washington up there. And we think far out into the distance there, I don't know if it'll show up. There's, we think is Gorham. Right there. This is the lake near the Carter Notch Hut. Zoom out a little bit. So Radioactive did some trail magic and got us a bunk at the Carter Notch Hut, and so we're in this bunk room here, bunk room 1. And you know, there's not much of a view directly from the in the front, but if you go out and you look up, you know, just there's mountains right there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so that's another view from the hut. Not bad, huh? All right, so yeah, we did about 10 miles today, and they were challenging miles. Did break it up into a couple sections, though. You know, we hiked in the morning, and then stopped at the one spot for some breakfast. Hiked some more. Stopped at the Wildcat Mountain for some lunch, and then got into here. But it was a tough hike. They high, not very. They were very steep at portions, very steep and rocky, and just tough terrain. The plan for tomorrow is to try and do 15. Looks like the last portion of it, though, is mostly downhill, which is nice, but it's still going to be tough. And then we're going to get into, we're going to get picked up, hopefully, from a roadway and go into Gorham and do a 0. And I think it will be a well-deserved 0. This trek through the White Mountain National Forest has been tough. I keep using that word, but I don't know other adjectives to use. It's very difficult. But it was a good day overall. We were sitting in the hut. So this is a smaller hut. They can only hold 40 people in the bunks, and I think there's only 12 total that were in the bunk. So it was a little bit more intimate than the Lake of the Clouds. Lake of the Clouds is very popular. It holds up to 90 people, I think they said. And this one, small, and talked to some people who were sitting next to us at the tables for dinner, and just had a good time with that. So yeah, it's about time to get ready for bed. I'm kind of tired. I woke up at 4:30 and it's probably, I don't know, it's probably about 7:40 now. So it's getting kind of late. And yeah, so big thanks to Radioactive for putting us up for the night here. It ain't cheap, but we appreciate it. Wolfman and I certainly appreciate it. And so big thank you to Radioactive. And yeah, as always, if you've stuck through to the end, you know I appreciate it. I will see you again tomorrow on the trail.